Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time, welcome. My name is Faith. In this video, I'm going to share with you a blueprint to help you achieve career clarity. Without further ado, let's get right into it. So you'll ask me, what is career clarity? Career clarity is when you're clear of what career you're going to pursue. Clarity comes down to knowing what exactly you want out of your career. What you want in terms of working conditions, where do you want to work, what kind of job do you want to do, what fulfillment are you looking at, what are your values, what are your strengths, what are your weaknesses, what are your opportunities. Those are the things you need to answer yourself to arrive at career clarity. So the first step when it comes to career clarity is to do a self-evaluation. With self-evaluation, you're looking at what interests me, what do I like. You're looking at yourself and evaluating yourself. Essentially, that's what self-evaluation is. You're asking yourself questions. What do I like? What motivates me? What type of career do I want? Where do I feel I'm in flow? What activities do I find myself engaged in and fully engaged into those activities? What do I like to do? What impact do I want to cause? What's my reason of being? What is my mission? What do I want to see in the world? How can I utilize my strength? Those are things you need to answer yourself. Many of the clients I coach, I take them on this journey of career clarity. And many of them come with these issues of, I'm not sure what career I need to pursue. I feel I'm not fulfilled. I feel I'm not living to my life purpose and potential. So we sit down and evaluate their careers. How you evaluate your career is you get yourself a notebook, a pen, and a quiet place, and you journal around these things. The first journal prompt is to ask yourself, what are my strengths? The second one is, what are my weaknesses? Don't shun away from your weaknesses, because many people, when they get to advancing their career, they want to cover their weaknesses and not bring them into light. But when you know your weaknesses, you can use your weaknesses to make a better career for yourself. You can use your weaknesses to achieve your goals by capitalizing onto those weaknesses and improving them. You can use your weaknesses to know what careers are not fit for you. So do not look at your weaknesses and just cover them, but analyze your weaknesses and also acknowledge that they exist. That way you're able to devise tools on how to improve them, or know them, that you don't go for careers where you're going to find that your weaknesses will be superseding the things you're good at. Number 3, you ask yourself, what motivates me? Is it causing a cause in the world? Is it improving people's lifestyles? Is it communication? Is it connection? Is it empowerment? Is it education? All these are things that you're going to arrive at when you sit and write down what you love out of your career. Ask yourself, what are my values? Some people value autonomy, whereby you have a sense in what you're doing. Some people value creativity, where you're using your creative mind to come up with solutions. Some people value relatedness, whereby the work you're doing relates to some big cause or it creates connection. Some people value family, whereby your work lets you spend more time with your family. Some people value travel, whereby you get to experience different places of the world. So look at all the values that you have. Look at things that are really going to motivate you to have that career. Look at your values in such a sense that they're going to dictate what kind of life that you want to live. Your career is an integral part of your life, so you have to make sure that you factor in your values. The things that you consider valuable, the things you consider to be the things that are going to keep you motivated every day are those values. Sometimes when you're starting out your career, you will not really know how to do the self-evaluation. The other way you could do it is you can decide to ask someone you trust, like your parents or your spouse, and ask them, what do you think I'm good at? Many times the things that we think we're not good at are actually things that we are good at. So do not undermine those things that you shine. Do not undermine the things that you find so easy to do. Many of the times those are your strengths that you might not think of. So ask someone you trust and ask them the question, what do you think are my strengths? Where do you see me thriving? And that calls for having a mentor. If you have yourself a mentor, the mentor can be able to guide you because they know you on a personal basis. They can help you identify those things that make you tick. Number 2 is to explore your options. Exploring your options is looking at what you already have. You already have your self-evaluation. Then from those self-evaluation, you're going to choose at least 3 options. You say, probably if you wanted to be a person who does social work and social sciences, you might look at it like, if I do social work and social sciences, if I take the child's route whereby I'm going to work with teenagers or people who are getting into adolescence, how will that turn out? Or if I decide to do social work and I'm working with old people, how will that turn out? If I'm going to do social work and I'm working with working people, how will that turn out? So you look at it in such a sense that you evaluate those options and look at the one that is going to really take you in the direction that you feel you're supposed to go in. As you do the self-evaluation, I would also want you to look at visualizing your career. Visualizing your career comes down to the sense of, if I'm to choose this career, how will it fit in my lifestyle? How many hours will I be working? Where will I be working? What will I be doing on a day-to-day basis? So as you visualize your career, you're looking at it, how does it really fit in my lifestyle? You can't tell me you're going to be a present parent when you're going to travel 95% of the time on your career. You see, it won't fit your career because it will be against what you value as a family person. So look at a career that is going to fit what you visualize, and you only do this by sitting down and visualizing the life that you want to live. Many people, when they're advancing their career, they don't want to do the work when it comes to analyzing your career. But remember, your career is an integral part of your life, so you have to do this self-evaluation yourself. But you can also get help from a mentor or someone who knows you better, and you're able to craft that career that you really want to achieve. As you select your options, if you already have the skills, that's good. But if you've selected a career where you don't have the skills, you have to make sure now it's a point for you to look at the prerequisite for that career. If you want to do computer sciences, but you've never done any computer science work, you don't even know how to code, you don't know anything when it comes to computer, you'll have to think of, what tools will I need to get me into that career? What will I need to do to achieve that career fulfillment? You'll have to study, you'll have to learn how to do the work that you want to do. And that's the point you describe the prerequisites that you need for that career. And that's the point you're going to now thinking of what actions I'm going to take. So the next step is to take the action. Taking the action means that you are going to choose one career path and take the actions to lead you to that career path. That could include things like looking for a mentor, making your CV, looking at your career options that you already have and thinking of, what next step can I take? Is it advancing my studies? Is it looking for a job in that line? Is it finding a mentor? Is it getting to leadership? All these steps can be done at any part of your career. If you're starting out, that means you'll have to pursue that course that is going to get you those skills that you need to do that career. If you're already established in that course, that means you'll have to look at the next step. Is it that you want to get into leadership? Probably you need to get yourself a mentor. Probably you need some coaching. Probably you need to work on your mindset. Is it someone who is living the mid leadership and you're going into the top leadership? Probably you need to work on your visibility. Probably you need to work on your showing up. How are you showing up? Are you showing up as that leader who is going to achieve the goals that they've set? How are you showing up on a day-to-day basis? What things are you doing that are putting you in line with that career that you want to build? All these are questions that you yourself can answer on your own. So taking action is going to be one of the most important components when it comes to designing the career that you love. But for you to take that action, you have to know what direction you're going to. I have this saying that says that if you don't know where you're going, you might never get to your destination. If you don't know what steps you're going to take to get from point A to point Z, you're not going to get to point Z because you won't have the steps and you won't have a clarity to get you there. You find yourself being overwhelmed, you find yourself being undermotivated, and also you find yourself struggling to have that career fulfillment. So let's recap. The first thing is to do a self-evaluation, whereby you're going to look at what you already have, what you need to get, and what makes you tick. That is an inherent thing that you need to do on yourself to define the career path that you want to take. After you've done the self-evaluation, you're going to explore your options. What options fit into that self-evaluation that you've done? And after you've done that, the last thing is to take the action. Taking action is going to look different for everyone, but take the action that fits that career that you've chosen. If you've loved this video, you can download my blueprint to career clarity. The link is in the description. And in that blueprint, I give you concrete examples on how you can elevate your career. The examples are really valid that I share with you an example of a person who is trying to advance their careers. What steps could they take? And these tangible steps can help you also craft your career to fit what you're looking for. If you've loved this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for tuning in and have yourself a wonderful day. Bye-bye. I hope you've learned something from this episode. And if you have, please rate and review wherever you listen to your podcast. subscribe to this podcast, share it with your family, friends, and those that you think are interested in career development. Also, follow me on the socials, which is Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and Pinterest. The username is The Frame Solutions. I can't wait to speak to you in the next episode. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.